This is Twisted Souls, the podcast about
anything and
Twisting
everything.
Twizzlers, anything and everything that our minds can come up with, which is pretty much anything and everything, and nothing at all.
At the same time. Yeah.
yeah, it sounds great. I think we should go with that. Yeah. And we decided to do a podcast because
we're funny.
Because we're funny and we are gods, therefore listen to us.
I would say
just
that
because we say a bunch of really dumb stuff and it'd be funny to keep track of it so that our children could use it against us in 20 years.
It would be. Plus, putting it out there and then, like, we can actually say some actual good, helpful stuff sometimes.
I will go ahead and make a promise right now, that I will never say anything that will help you in your life at all. It is literally my mission now. Anyway, continue.
My God. Cool.
Just throw that out there, you know?
I ain't gonna help with crap either.
No, every time you guys say something inspirational or just good in general, I'm just gonna counter it with the most useless fact that anyone could have lived without knowing.
You gotta use the facts about pudding. Pudding versus yogurt.
Or a really bad dad joke. It's like, it's gonna be really
dad
good.
joke.
That's okay. Well, you do the really bad dad ones, and I'll do the yo mama or like your mom jokes. I got you. Okay.
Good. Okay, I'm glad that's settled.
I agree. I am here because I want to be, and I do what I want. This is my own world. If I want a podcast and force people to listen to me, then I will.
I think she's a little mistaken. This is my world. This is my Sims world. They are just figments of my imagination. But, you know, I'll let her think.
Sorry, Casey's a little corruption file that I can't fucking get rid of. It's like Chrome. Or it's like, you know, that Microsoft app that just won't go away.
Wow. Okay. You know what? I didn't show up 20 minutes late to this podcast to get bullied, alright?
Listen, you messaged me that you were back and on here when I was on the toilet, so I was like, I'm gonna take my goddamn time.
Oh god, how dare you be 11 minutes late? You should have been in the call already, even if you're taking a big fat large.
As I read that, I was like, on the toilet, like, fuck you. Oh wait, that's a bleeper.
Nah, it's fine. Who cares? Children can listen to the words and know that this is real life.
Hey children, this is how you spell it.
I hope your grandmother listens to this.
No.
And Kayla.
My family doesn't know how to work YouTube.
Okay, we're fine then.
Or a Word document. Or
my grandmother only knows how to look up like Garth Brooks and old country singers on YouTube. But it's not really looking up. It's like those are her suggested at this point because all she did was click on Jesus music. And so like that's all that pops up, and she just continuously clicks on it.
When you said Garth, I thought you just missaid Darth Vader.
No.
I just imagine she just types in literally Jesus music, and I want to know what comes up.
No.
Kumbaya,
what she does,
my lord.
She has a smart TV. So she goes to the YouTube app on the TV, and whatever is recommended, she will listen to, and then she calls me when that specific song she wants to listen to is not recommended. And why is it not recommended? I don't know, Nana. I can't tell you. They took it off. No. I'm not going to explain to her that she can search things, because then that just gets into a whole nother... No, we're shutting that down.
A whole nother dimension that she's not ready for.
Correct. Well, I decided to join in on both of you guys' self-centered worlds. I'm like that background character. Like, you guys are both main characters, and I'm like that background singer that's just doing the really weird noises to make the song sound better. So, yeah, that's why I'm here.
You're the character that can get killed off and no one will care about.
You will see this in my very important power presentation. But I described you as you are our narrator Morgan Freeman, but a white college woman.
Nice. Even though all of us are
white college women. She's about to graduate, so.
That's part of the introductions, and we haven't gotten there yet.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
Let's start with Casey.
Oh.
Kayla, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Oh, that sounds like
I'm
I did something
screen share this. I'm smart, I promise.
Maybe
nobody says anything to that.
Yeah, I know. Like maybe because I haven't heard Discord open up a stream yet. So there it is.
Casey's.
It's like if you grab Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist and you grab fucking Italy from Italia, smush them all together in a pan, and equals this fucking trash orca of a bitch. Like, take Italy's face, put it on Ed. There we go. That's Casey. That's Casey right there.
Hold on.
That's a paragraph.
Kaylah,
Yeah.
Kaylah, how tall are you?
Oh. I'm like 6 foot. No, 5'5".
I'm 5'3.5".
You're 5'3.5".
Yeah.
Casey's 5'4" and I'm 5.
I'm
You're
not
the best
5'4".
one here.
I wish I was 5'4". I'm pretty
You
sure.
are.
I'm
You're the
alive
same
for
height
you.
as me.
No.
My life would be a lie if that was the fucking case. Oh,
God,
God.
this is incredible. Continue.
Okay, the trash orca. She is today.
She's like 5'4", but close to hell, so it's okay. It's approvable.
She's been my bitch since middle school, and we may or may not have run a children's mafia at the ripe age of 7th grade. Club Ice, by the way. It was called Club Ice. I'm pretty sure it was a mini mafia. Within the age of 7th grade, we roped them all in. We roped all of them in, and we got them into this box. The square in the parking lot. We
Of the
dodged the buses
school?
all the time. I'm pretty.
Oh my-
Yeah.
Oh
Her
my
and I have
God.
fought many battles against German Shepherds,
For example, my dog named Apollo.
Yes.
and running away from the popo. Many scenarios I will not explain.
Yeah, that's
why
a
is my
story for
PC
another
turning
day.
red?
The last
yeah.
questions you don't want the answers to.
Yeah, and ghosties that we might play tag with and kind of, provoke on our own. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
She may want to turn into an orca someday. I don't know. She's probably
Yes.
still trying. She's like my other half. So whenever she's hungry, I'm probably hungry and craving something. Whenever she's taking a duke, I'm probably doing the same shit. When she's
Literally.
crying, I'm probably like, ha, pathetic.
Aw.
When she trips, I fucking crash. I fucking.
Yeah, she do. Her pain's
fucking
my
Internet
pain.
Explorer XEEX. No.
I just break down.
I break.
Yes.
If you trip, I break.
Mhm.
Her soul is inside the stuffies that she gave me, and I have no plans to return it. I probably ate it within some sort of assortment of brownies and shit. I
right.
fully expect her to make my funeral into a party. Oh, and PewDiePie is our Lord and Savior who brought us
Yes.
to
We're all this together.
world domination. Thanks, Pewds.
Yes.
Thanks. Is the definition of a squirrel. She has 300 tabs open all the time, and we'll end up thinking about 1 of 300 of those interchangeably every 5 minutes. If she is not chomping on food, then ask if she's Casey, because that bitch is my Sarah.
I thought this was
Somehow-
an introduction, not attack everything. No.
Somehow has a lot of thirsty dudes after her, despite her clearly just trying to figure out how to live in a bus. Would probably let a wolf eater and say it's just natural selection. Probably smells like burnt tea, rage, and gummy bears.
Oh my god.
That's it!
Mine sucks.
God, I don't have anything, so. Oh my god. That was incredible. She took the assignment and she fucking knew what to do with that shit.
I think it's important to mention that I have hugged her ass.
Oh my god, such a good story. Should we go into detail on that story, or should we let you do your intro?
Nope, that's another podcast.
Write it down.
To it.
Oh yeah, she did hug
No.
my ass, but we won't get into it.
All right. Well, this is going to be the exact definition of the difference between me and Kaylah right here. I'm literally going to go into how I know you, Casey, and that's
Okay.
probably pretty much it. I don't know what else to do, especially after that. I don't know. All right. Well, at the time of this recording, we're literally like one room away from each other. We live in the same apartment during college. I'm a senior at the University of South Carolina, and you are a sophomore. I'm just kidding. You're a junior.
Wow.
You're a junior at the university, despite us being only a few months apart in age. You're fucking awesome as a roommate.
I'm cool.
Yeah, sometimes, you know.
What?
Whatever.
Just back up.
Hey, you got your stupid cat here, but whatever. We're just gonna ignore that. I'm just kidding.
My
It was
cat
a
is
joke.
incredible.
Except for when she does all the things she does.
It's not about her.
Either way, I first met you when I was in. Oh God, when was that? I could drive. Maybe. Could I drive?
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
Carowinds.
I have no idea. Yeah, it was at Carowinds, and I was with my sister. Was I with my sister?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
were.
know. I was with my sister, and you were with your sister.
Yeah.
And I actually know your sister because she was in a grade above me during high school. And so I started, like, we saw each other at, like, across the...
We were at the fucking Thunder Road that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, we were at Thunder Road at Carowinds, and I saw your sister. I didn't know you. I saw your sister from across the tracks at Thunder Road, and we were riding the separate cars that used to, like, race each other. And then afterwards, we kind of met up and hung out, and you were forced to hang out with my sister, even though she's 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And you're only a few months apart. I'm closer in age to you than I am your sister.
Yeah, which was funny.
But I hung out with your sister because we were like all in the same friend group and stuff like that. And then it turns out later on in life, we just ended up being roommates and pretty good friends.
Mm-hmm.
We both did JROTC. Well, all three of us did JROTC through high school.
Kidding.
What do you mean?
I'm kidding. RTC.
That contributed to a lot of your life.
It did. It did.
We talk about JRTC like every day.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I loved it.
Yes.
And you guys were always really cool and really good friends, and I was just kind of over in the corner. But being a year ahead of both of you, I didn't really get to connect that much. Because, you know, fucking freshmen, dweebs, I don't...
Wow.
Anybody,
You wanted to be friends with us. You
That's all right.
longed to know us. You
I did.
desperate to.
You guys
That's
seem
actually
really
kind of sad
cool.
because I'm joking.
I know.
It's okay. I was looking up at like you and Taylor, like, oh my god, they're so pretty. I won't be friends with them.
She was simping.
I was simping. Okay, that's another topic. But
Yeah, I feel that. We'll get to that later. Yeah. Well,
oh no.
yeah, Taylor was my best. Well, we'll introduce Taylor. Taylor was a friend. She was my best friend through most of high school. Anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much what I have on Casey. You're never hungry, but also hungry. If you eat too much, you throw up.
I know. She's like a stuffed melon.
If you
whatever.
if you eat anything, you throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally took you to a salad bar, and you threw up everything about you.
She's a failed Kirby.
Which I think is a medical condition, and I'm trying to get you to go to the doctor, but you will not go.
I'm sure it is.
Expensive.
It's expensive to live.
Well, you have insurance right now. Use it while you have it.
It's true.
You have insurance?
Yeah.
Fucking talk to me. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't even.
I mean, it's sketchy.
Insurance is sketchy.
You have two things of insurance. You have insurance through the school and insurance through your dad.
Technically, I have it through the military and the school, but
Hold on,
never know.
Your school gave you insurance?
You
Your school
either-
gave you insurance?
They force you to have it if you don't have a private insurance.
Yeah, they charge you
Force you to.
$1,500 a semester for it.
Yeah. Kind of a ripoff.
Oh
That's-
yeah,
Okay, never mind. That's
it's okay. The government's paying for it.
All right, well, Casey, how much did we get right, and what were we missing?
That was literally perfect, and I'm a little offended by both of these
Don't know
so
yourself,
far.
we
Both
know
of them
you.
have been quite painful.
What?
No,
Because
yours
of
was
what I said
nice.
about your cat.
Oh
'Cause-
yeah, your cat. You were mean about my cat.
Well,
But-
I'm always mean about your cat.
You are.
I have
She's
to live
very
with
mean
her.
to my cat, so
I have to live with her.
whatever.
Mine is
But
the truth. You can't escape the truth.
my
Mine
cat,
is literally the truth.
my
You are
cat
a squirrel.
is incredible. Okay, my cat is incredible, and I don't know where Kayla. I don't know where you got squirrel from, but you know what?
Fucking ADHD
I-
right there.
Shut up. I
Appreciate them bitches.
I appreciate the amount of work you put into my introduction. Cause you know what? I'm gonna return the favor. Okay.
What's your favorite part?
I'm too ADHD for that. You can't just switch. You can't just say that mid conversation.
My favorite part is that she has like 300 tabs open all the time. We'll end up thinking about one of 300 of them interchangeably.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Minutes. And look, I've gotten that was way back in high school, man. Now I just open like 500 tabs all at once just to have a different image of a sea animal.
Now it's just all.
I close them after.
Images.
That physically hurts me.
I close them after, but I like to open up like 50 million trying to get a picture of an orca.
Casey, I'm in your brain. I'm in your brain, Casey.
I really enjoy the orca images, okay? They make me happy. They give me serotonin.
Serotonin.
They do. They make me happy, okay? Fuck off.
Alright, who's next?
I guess I'm doing one on Jenna?
Alright, so am I next?
That's what that means?
Yes.
Oh my god,
so
he fell off a mountain with a donkey. Sorry, what? Yeah.
So we did... Get the fuck off of Minecraft. We're doing a podcast.
I'm paying attention.
Alright, so Kayla or me?
I have to do both, right?
Yes, but you have to, like, are we going with Kayla first or me?
I'll go with...
Because we did you.
I'll go with
So
Kayla.
whose turn is it next? Kayla next?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, Casey.
Okay. I prepared this for years. I've been preparing what I'm about to tell you guys.
Uh-huh.
I definitely am not coming up with this as I say it. I completely premeditated speaking on, yeah, okay. So, Kayla McFrickin' Baker. It all started in the 16th century. Whenever my family was royalty in Ireland and her baker ass served them. Because literally, look, literally, her last name is Baker, so therefore she was a baker at some point. My family was Irish flips hair royalty, so obviously she served my family. So it started there as my bitch, okay? We met on the school bus because Miss Blowjob, aka Miss BJ, our bus driver, who was a witch at the time, but ended up being kind of cool when we got older, made me sit with this random redneck hillbilly. All right, so when I moved to this school, I came from Rock Hill, and so I've moved my entire life. Every 2 years I move, and so I came to this redneck ass area with a school so tiny that we could fit like nobody in it. I was like, this school is so small, and these people are probably freaking rednecks. So I get on this bus, and I sit next to this chick, and I'm fully expecting her to turn to me and go, "Hi, Only, my name's Kayla Baker." But then she was all shy and cute and innocent, and before I corrupted her, and she just looked at me and goes, "Hey." I was like, what?
Okay. That's it?
That's it? She had long hair. Oh my god, it was great. And then we ended up talking about PewDiePie. I don't know how we got to that conversation. That's when we realized we were going to be great friends because we both like PewDiePie. And from that day on, every day on the bus, we listened to our emo music on the way to school. And every time that we left the bus or I got off to go into my house, we would bro fist before we left. It was great every single day for however many days 5 years is.
We would indeed fist each other every year. Oh
yeah, we fisted each other every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. And we drove our bus driver nuts every day. And it was great, and a great friendship blossomed, and we went to school, and that's whenever we started doing really dumb things. I introduced Kayla to anime because I was a weeb. Actually, it wasn't a weeb. One of my friends showed me, and I didn't know many animes, but I knew that there was one that I liked, Black Butler. And so I was like, she'll think I'm weird if I show her this, because it's really like weird anime, but it's good. And I showed her, and she was obsessed. And boom, then now we're PewDiePie obsessed weeb anime people, and we ended up being good friends from 7th grade until right now. And we made a
Tomorrow's a different story.
Huh?
Tomorrow's a different story. You set up until now.
Yeah, no, tomorrow I'm actually gonna backstab her, but that's another plot for another day.
Anyway. My villain era.
Yeah, it's the villain arc, you know.
My villain arc.
Yeah, so yeah, we did have a cult named Club Ice in 7th grade. We did have a cult. We had a lot of following. It was great. We wrote a book called Twisted Souls, which is where the name comes from here because it's edgy and funny stories. So that's where the name, yes, Twisted Souls. And she's also really stupid. And I also feel bad because hers was a lot funnier. But you know what? She's stupid, and that's all you need to know. Okay, cool.
No, that was really wholesome, and I love it.
And she's kept every single letter or really weird thing that I've drawn, even if it's on a sticky note. To this day,
I really have.
She has all of them.
It all.
From freaking 7 years of really, really stupid-looking sticky notes. She still has them.
Sounds like a really good stream.
Yeah, it's
oh my god,
cringy, but
I found it the other day. I'm sure there's still more locked away somewhere.
It's cringy, but it shows her compassion for friendships. She's been a great friend.
Absolutely.
Okay. And she's also short and stupid, and I'm the smart one, and she's the minion, and that's our relationship.
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
You're like what's his name? The dude from Despicable Me.
Gru?
And you're Gru, and I'm like every single fucking minion.
Every single minion in the show. That is you. Yes. Exactly our relationship. Exactly to the T.
Kaylah, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
Oh god.
Exactly.
You want me to go on a side story here before I start? Okay, so I was never allowed to ride the bus as a kid because bad people rode the bus and sketchy people and rednecks.
People, I agree that we're bad people.
so
out there.
As I got into middle school, like Kids First wasn't a thing anymore, which is like an after-school program in the elementary school. As soon as I got to middle school, I was able to ride the bus, and I was so excited. Okay, because like you get on the bus, you're cool, stuff like that. The first day I got on the bus, there were kids in the back, and they had like these little tiny rocks. And they took out the filament of like a Crayola marker and put the little tiny rocks inside of the marker. Like these were high school kids. These were really big kids, according to me at that age. I was like, they're like practically adults. And they had like the little rocks inside of Tootsie Roll papers stuffed into the Crayola markers, and that's where they hid them at. Come to find out, a few years later, I find out what crack is, and that's what that was.
Found out what crack is.
Yeah. There were high schoolers with crack on my bus in a little redneck town. I don't understand. I told my mom, and my mom actually got me moved buses like instantly. Because, my mom's a Karen.
My mom would have been like, did you try it? No, I'm
kidding. I was in 6th grade. I didn't know what crack was. Are you kidding me? I'm a sheltered white child. I have like a thing going on. I never know what any of that is.
Oh my god.
I did. I told my mom, and she called up there, and she had me move buses. I think she changed around the entire bus route system, if I'm not mistaken.
Your mom had the power.
Your mom is
My mom is extremely dangerous. She's like ultimate level 250 Karen. I promise you.
She is dangerous if she needs to be.
I think she got the whole bus route scheduled around me. It was insane. Like I think I switched buses, and they changed the way that bus went. I didn't go to that part of the neighborhood anymore.
If you did do that, Casey and I probably wouldn't have met.
Yeah, that's true.
I hit my head on the mic now.
Kaylah.
So accurate.
Yes.
I do not know when I met you.
I don't know either.
I just remember the specific moment that I met Casey.
Yeah, me too.
And like pushed her towards my sister. But then like I don't know. Kaylah, you showed up one day and you were there. I don't know.
Fucking leave.
I phased it.
You just moved into high school that one year, and then you started JROTC, and I think I was a little bit higher in ranking.
Yeah.
I would have had to be sophomore year, so it's probably about, I don't know, maybe a sergeant, maybe a staff sergeant, which means nothing in real life.
Yeah.
But it means everything in high school JROTC, but only to the JROTC kids.
Oh yeah, everyone else thinks you're losers.
Oh yeah, only to half of them though. Like half of the JROTC kids are still like, oh whatever, I'm doing this to get out of gym.
Yeah,
but
not really though.
Anyway, I mean, you're pretty cool. I don't know. You and Casey were always really tight, and I always was jealous of that. No, my turn. I was always jealous of that friendship that you guys had because I feel like I never really had it with anybody, which is really cool. I don't know. You guys were just kind of on another friend zone. Not
Friend
that.
zone.
You guys were just on another like friends group than I was. So I never really.
We're on
I don't know.
another
I didn't get to know you well in high school. I think maybe senior year I did a little bit more.
Yeah, senior year more so.
Like my senior year, not yours.
Mm-hmm.
Plebs.
Plebs.
Like the same age, but you graduated a year earlier.
It's okay. I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm sure.
It sucks to suck. I don't know.
Frick. Continue.
Frick.
Yeah, Kaylah, you're pretty awesome. I do not know what you graduated college with an associate's degree in, and I feel like shit for not knowing that. What is it?
General studies.
What?
General studies.
Oh, general studies.
Yes.
What?
That's an interesting name for a degree.
I know, it's kind of useless.
No, it's an associate's. It's all that matters.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
But you're going back to school for
Graphic design.
I figured graphic design. I didn't want to say anything wrong, and you don't have to
She
whisper.
sounded so condescending. I think you
can't know. They can't know.
They can't know.
Oh well, I forgot to
kidding.
tell Casey's degree, which was
Orcas.
Orcas.
yeah, no, I wish.
Oh shit.
Me too.
She changed it from journalism to
Environmental studies.
Yeah.
Not environmental science, environmental
studies.
studies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is really cool too, because I mean it's something that you like. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kaylah. You have a great work ethic, and you're a good person, and you're fucking crazy.
I love it.
It's not bad. It's in a good way. In a good way.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I am the better crazy. I am the crazy that can't be contained into an asylum.
And completely random, correct.
Indeed. And also bad case of ADHD. Horrible case of ADHD.
So, yeah.
Today?
Wait, you have meds?
Yeah, she's like
Surprising, right?
hella freaking ADHD. Like, yeah.
Sometimes I don't take it, and sometimes I do.
I did not know you had meds to take.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She's
It's
bad.
it's concerning, and it's concerning.
Yeah, she's the kind of psycho that looks you in the eyes and goes, "I'm on drugs," and you just kind of walk away.
Nice.
You know what?
Easy.
No.
Nice.
I'm on. My breakfast lately has been Concerta and
Oh god.
G Fuel.
Oh god.
Real gamer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Real gamer.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Introductions are done in 30 minutes.
No, they're not.
Actually, you
Oh,
forgot
not
about an entire person, but I completely get that.
No,
That's
wait,
fine.
never mind. I'm kidding. I was just joking.
I did one for Jenna. If you would watch my live, you would
It only
see.
hurt a lot, don't
Yeah,
worry.
There
no,
is
go ahead. Go
one
ahead.
for Jenna right here.
Say it.
Jenna better than
Nihilist
Oh,
trash.
this is cute.
Isn't afraid of shit, and it scares me actually, and it's actually kind of hard sometimes. But I'd let her curb stomp me, just not to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint her. I'm afraid, so I'd let her curb stomp me to make her happy. Anyway, it's like if you mixed up Toothless because he's a boss ass bitch and he's ready to protect his people, and he's also a fiery dragon. And mixed it up with Levi. Who's also got a serious case of OCD and obsessing with, like, you know, cleanliness. Not the cat. The cat's not clean. But,
My cat is incredibly clean.
your cat, and also the sassiness, don't give a fuck attitude of Levi. Yeah, no, the don't give a fuck mama bear that she is today probably wants to make Casey's cat into a nice scarf.
Nice would be a little bit.
At least to a wearable scarf, a presentable scarf. I've known this chump since high school, and she made me feel better about being a weeb trash that I was. It actually flipped around in my mind that, oh wait,
It's cool.
especially about the bands that we listen to, and I was like,
Yeah, I gave you
now.
all those posters, didn't I?
I still have them.
Yeah, I was cleaning up my room and I gave you like a crap ton of anime posters.
Actually, right now as we speak, on my shelf have that fuck, what is it called? It's the little figurine you got me.
Oh fuck, I do not know.
Zip Invader.
Oh yeah. I have no idea. I have never even seen
Invader
that.
Zim.
I have no idea why I got that for you.
haven't
It's like
seen
Invader
that either.
Zim.
I really haven't seen it either, and I was like, does she think I saw it?
You didn't either.
I didn't see it either, so you just got me this for no goddamn
It reminded me of you. It's Gur from, isn't it? It's Gur.
Yes, and I still loved it because I was like, oh.
It reminded me of you. I don't know why.
Neither of us have seen it. That's fucking amazing.
I didn't know that.
I sipped for you in high school, so I was like, fuck, man, hell yeah.
Incredible.
Anyway.
It was like
Incredible.
that's a Secret Santa gift too. I had no idea. I was like, you know what? Anything in Hot Topic is good. I saw that and I was like, shoot. There you go.
Oh, I do have the Tokyo Ghoul banner still up. It's in my room as we speak. Could probably crush my hopes and dreams in high school, but now we drink together and make fun of Casey. So, I'm sure if Casey and I had a narrator for life, it'd be Jenna. So in this case, Jenna equals white woman Morgan Freeman with a spice of I'm judging your actions as she speaks. Amazing.
I love that. That was really good.
Yo,
How do you feel, Jenna? How do you feel about that?
I'm not done.
I was
Oh.
about to say, she's still
I'm
here.
so sorry.
Craft.
I'm 1,000% sure that if Casey and I adopted her off the side of the street, not the other way around, and gave her love and affection and friendship, and now in return she tells us not to fuck up and shares all our bad ideas. She may never leave. There's no escape. Don't worry, she's safe with us.
Yes.
Anyways, besides that, I'm about whatever the number that is. Sure that she would sell us on Facebook Marketplace if she could. I don't know why it says if we would.
If she could, yeah. Just to see there. Yeah.
Okay.
Incredible.
She ain't afraid of freaking goddamn rickety elevators, so you better not cut her off in traffic or some shit. I think she's been living for 100 years because she'll pick up a hobby and go, I'm bored. And then move on to the next one. Like plants.
Not that hit me so hard.
It's rocks now.
It's not rocks, it's radioactive glass.
Oh yeah.
And see. That amount of energy resonates with me because I'm weird as hell, and I also am spontaneous and do random shit. So whenever I see Jenna do it, I'm like, yeah, I'm on the right path.
I don't know if that's what you should gauge that.
But you're big smart engineer.
Big smart engineer, yeah. Made of 80% Van shoes and 20% Disney. And probably smells like the absence of emotion due to college.
That hits hard.
She's an engineer,
so hard.
That. She got no emotions.
Oh my god,
She's ready to go.
oh my god, the 20% Disney and the fucking 100% Vans.
I like fans. I can't help it.
I've been since high school, and I mean, me too. No, but
I've
I
only
find
worn
it funny.
Vans since high school. I haven't found a
ahead.
tennis shoe I like.
Go ahead and give her like at least 40% Disney because she watches a Disney movie to sleep every night. The other night,
No.
or Pixar.
Pixar.
Or Pixar. Wait, is
Yes, it's Disney.
is the
That's
Minions,
Disney.
Is the Minions Disney? Because I saw
No,
you watching that the other night.
I was. I watched the first one and the second
Despicable Me,
one.
that, yeah.
Amazing.
She's always watching one of those movies to go to bed.
I hate Despicable Me though, like with a passion. I just watch
yeah, that got
it's on
so
Netflix. I
overplayed.
hate Minions.
Overplayed.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this is Jenna. She's Levi. and toothless.
I can't
mixed up
top
into
that.
one.
That was incredible. I can't top that.
Top what?
That introduction.
Ha! Oh, she's not afraid of elevators, and that is the number one thing of like, I will not cross her
I am
in her Van
horrified of
shoes.
elevators, dude.
I've heard the stories of you going on there and then Jenna be like, it's fine. If we die, we die. There's only a 1% chance. And you know what? I can vibe with that energy, and I honestly love it.
It's not even that. She's just okay with the idea of dying.
I mean, me too.
That's an entire episode that we're gonna come back to
Oh
later.
my
We do not need
God.
to start that now.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. God, that was incredible. Are you done now?
Yes.
That's it? Wow, pathetic. You could do better.
That was great, Kayla. Thank you.
I expect better.
You're welcome.
I expect better.
What?
Oh god, okay. Wow. Tears in my eye holes, but it's alright.
Tears in my eye hole.
Yep. Alright, it's my turn, right?
Yes.
For Jenna, right? Or is Jenna, do you have what?
Yeah, I'll do one about myself. Are you ready?
I don't know. I'm so confused. Listen. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay, so we already went over how we met at Carowinds. It was so funny because Kylie was like, "Oh yeah, it's Jenna, your sister's with you. You can go be friends with her sister," thinking that I would be better friends with.
God, she is so the opposite of us. I cannot.
I love her. Yeah, but we are very different. And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
also a lot younger than me. Like I met Jenna thinking that Jenna was a lot older than me and that Madison was closer to my age. How far from the truth that was. Jenna and I are like 2 months apart. But yeah, so we met at Carowinds. I never stopped to think that we would ever be roommates, but that's not like because it's a bad thing. Like I just never think about it. Like, did you see me in
Same.
high school and go, I'm gonna be roommates with that kid?
No, I didn't even think you were gonna end up going to like USC or anything. I
Exactly.
didn't think you were ever gonna go to a big university.
Yeah, exactly. I
don't know,
didn't
it's
plan
just
on it. But yeah, so
Here we are.
freshman year, I panicked because they were putting me in an apartment I thought I couldn't afford. Turns out the VA could afford it. So I didn't realize it was the one that Jenna was living in. And so my first year of college, I was an idiot. And instead of getting a roommate with her, I ended up with 3 random chicks. If you chicks ever hear this podcast, I freaking hate you. Okay? You're terrible. All 3 of you are terrible.
I hate them too, Casey. I'm on your
Them
team.
too, and I don't even know them.
Terrible. Except for one. She was kind of cool. Except for that weird freak paranormal
You
thing
don't
that
even remember
happened there.
any of their names?
No, I don't know any of. We never talked once.
Wow.
I lived there for an entire year with them and I never saw them. Ever. Which is fine by me usually if they didn't just take the trash out of the trash can, tie it up, and leave it at my door for me to take out every time.
No, how about the apartment was 80-something degrees?
Oh yeah,
that
it
would
was
have killed
hot
me.
as hell.
Bruh.
And every time I'd open up a window in the living room just to get a little bit of light to be less depressing, because I was very depressed freshman year, they just fucking close it. Okay, that's a whole nother tangent. We will have a whole episode about roommates.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Completely agree.
Because Jenna has some good stories. Kayla has
Me
some real
too.
good stories.
Oh, God.
I have good stories about her roommates and mine, so it's okay. But I can't tell those because,
Yes.
you know. But yeah, I have
Another
really good
idea.
ones too. But yeah. So we need to have a whole episode about that. Anyway, Jenna ended up actually like on some real talk, like not even jokey, on some real talk. She got me through freshman year, like 100%. Because like even a lot of terrible things happened freshman year. I'm not gonna get into, but like. I never left my apartment. I hardly remember most of freshman year, and she was the one that showed up at my apartment, did not give a shit what my roommates thought, banging on the door like, "Can you get the fuck out of here and go watch The Bachelor or something with me?"
Yeah.
She was the reason I left my apartment at all freshman year. So if that hadn't happened, I probably would have dropped out and I wouldn't be in school. Like on some real crap, I would have dropped out. So
I felt bad for you. You never you didn't have any actual food, like ever.
yeah, that too. She cooked for me all the time.
Cook for this person.
I was here
She
in
always cooked for
goddamn
me.
Georgia, just kind of like getting carried around by this psycho.
Yeah. She got me through freshman year, and then after that, we were like, you know what? Let's be roommates. And so, actually, that's another funny story about how we became roommates. It wasn't initially planned, but I'm glad it happened that way. And we've been roommates for the past 2 years, and she is literally the only reason I am still breathing. Literally because I would still starve to death all of sophomore year and this year. I would have also just died because she has a functional car, and this whole time I haven't had a functional car, and every time I broke down, instead of calling my family, I just called her. It didn't
Your
even
life
matter
is just
where she
dead.
was. I would call her.
Yeah.
Like literally, she's been my rock. When we say like a mama bear, she actually has been mama bear. It's been great. I love her, and
Yeah,
she's also,
that's
but it's not
exactly what I
just
put her as
mama
Mama
shit.
Bear.
She's like really funny and judges me for doing dumb stuff, but like in a good way.
Yes.
Like, hey, I don't think you should do that. It sounds like you're gonna die. But then also she likes to do crazy shit. Like when we went to look for rocks. Whenever she was on that huge binge, whenever she wanted a bunch of rocks, and so we went.
I still want to go back, but there have been a lot of bad reviews
That
about
one
the guy who
binge.
owns that place.
Really?
Yeah.
He did kind of give me sketchy vibes. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's kind of like
We
attacked
went to,
somebody
like,
recently,
ooh.
so.
We went to this place where you literally dig for your own rock. I used all my sorry. Anyway, we went to this place where you dig for your rocks, and it was fun. And so we did that.
It was a whole weekend trip.
Yeah, it was great.
Ooh.
So we did that, and we also we go to Cookout all the time, and we go to Walmart trips. I love our Walmart trips.
Yeah, we just got back from one.
We did. That's why we were late.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's why
fine.
you were late. Be better, Kayla.
What?
Oh,
I was in the bathroom. Waiting.
Oh, just so you know, the whole way back, Sheda was stressing the hell out because she was like, "We're late. We're late." She does not like to be late for anything, even if it's just a podcast thing. And so I was like, "It's okay. We already told Kayla." And she goes, "No, I didn't. You told me not to tell her. It'd be fine." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
Casey, you were the culprit.
Yes, it was her. I literally go, maybe I should tell Kayla that we're gonna be a little bit late, and she goes, it'll be okay. She
Listen to
understands.
Casey
And I'm
again.
like, okay, well then I don't have to send anything. No, apparently.
What I meant by that is
is-
message her and she'll be fine with it.
Yes. I took it as something completely different.
And so we're pulling into the place, and she goes, "God, we're so late." And I'm like, "Dude, it's all right. I mean, we already told her." And then she goes, "No, I didn't." And I was like, "I thought you told her." And she goes, "I didn't." And I was like, "Oh no." And then she started panicking. And then I look at Discord, and Kayla, 8 minutes before 8 o'clock, goes, "I'm ready when you guys are."
Which you have never been early. Like we've only done this. Like this is the second time we've done. No, it's the third time we've met up, and this is the first time you were even remotely 20 minutes from being on time.
The one time that we're not on time, she's on time.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's the balance of the world, okay? One day it's just gonna interchange.
But
Watch it
yeah,
happen.
okay, basically Jenna is the best roommate that I've ever had. I've only had 2 different, but still, best roommate
That's
I've
not
ever had.
true.
She feeds me, and
She
we
feeds me.
go a lot of cool places. And my mom even said it. She was like, "You know what? I'm glad you have Jenna's roommate, because if you didn't, you would never leave your fucking apartment." And she was so right, because I
Yeah,
would never have
yeah.
left my apartment. And she's overall been great, and I'm really sad because she's leaving this summer
Mm,
to go be an
Don't be
adult.
sad too.
Yeah, you can come move in with me afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. She's
I'll
going
come
to
with
be
you.
an adult.
Cause I got
Shoot.
it.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Let's all go.
she's big brain engineer, and it's really cool.
Big brain, she's smart.
And we don't have a lot of
Mother
women in the
bear, she's
engineer
pretty.
field, so that's pretty cool.
A lot of
Cool.
sexism. Yeah, whatever. It's a lot of
Yeah.
sexism.
I
Got a
have
lot of
never met-
hurdles to jump, but I didn't really want to do that. But I mean, it's kind of you got to make money, and
You're gonna be
I
making
I don't
it,
know. I hope so. Yeah.
and then you can
I've
only do it for a
never-
couple years. Decide you don't like it, and switch because you're rich.
You're right.
I wish.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with money.
But you do think she lived though. You live.
Yeah.
You live.
She lives. Yeah,
You're
so
alive.
that's my
You
introduction. It's
function.
not
You
nearly
function.
as incredible as Kayla's, but like nothing will ever top that. That was
I'm here for entertainment.
inhuman.
Make
Yes.
fun of
Good
my
job,
life.
Kayla.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
That was
You
I am
understood the
here-
assignment.
Yeah, you understood the assignment
I am here solely to
for memes.
yeah. Or well, I'm here
Question
for
self.
the entertainment. Yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
and I mean it's all true in some sort of
It
twisted,
was
funny
literally,
way.
it was all real.
Because I genuinely love these two, so therefore I gotta talk
That
some shit
sounded
about
really
them.
unsure. Did that sound unsure to you, Jenna? It was like, I genuinely love these two.
Straight
Blink
up
twice.
without stuttering. You're questioning my love,
Blink twice if you have a problem.
you got into.
Oh no,
I'm blinking.
you can't save me.
You don't need to be saved, Jenna. You
Oh, that's Krista.
need to be saved.
What?
Yeah. introductions. I think that's it, right? It's the introductions. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add to your own personal introduction that you think would be essential to the pod people listening?
Absolutely not. Like, I want Kayla to introduce me to everyone I meet from now on.
Same.
Just summon Kayla like a Pokeball. Just throw the Pokeball. She appears and then be like, "This is my introduction bot. She's gonna explain who I am."
I would just start going off like, all right, this short
Exactly like that. Exact energy.
She owned my family back in the 1600s, and then they got fucking kicked out, and so did I because of her.
Yes.
So, and it just lasts for hours to the point that they just leave.
Exactly. And then I don't have to be friends with anyone ever because you scared them all away for me.
It's the point.
Mhm.
I'll do it for Jenna too.
Yeah, sounds great. I actually do that tomorrow.
Oh yeah, she's going to the job fair. I think that's the best time to
Yeah.
throw out your Pokey Kayla and get her to introduce everybody. Yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Unless
I should probably add in there. I have a boyfriend.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about him.
Let's just
I have
introduce him
girlfriend.
as a completely different person. Yeah, that
This is
he's
the
not
fourth
here,
person.
but he
He's the person
probably
we're
will be
talking
here.
to.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that's gonna be forced to listen to all of these.
Yeah, pretty
Correct.
much. This entire time we've just been
So,
talking. to him.
Casey, do
Yes.
you want to introduce him?
Yeah, I want to
He's the
introduce
audience.
him. All right,
One
Rust
at a
mother
time.
freaking bucket. Man, do we love our Rust bucket. All right, Rusty is Jenna's airheaded boyfriend. Absolutely love the guy. He is just as stupid as I am, if not worse. When we are together, it's like we just say the most stupid things that will make you want to drive your head through a brick wall. And it is incredible. And I love it because we get to bully the hell out of Jenna with it all the time. And he has a crackhead dog that meets that energy that Jenna hated originally, but now she loves him. And he's a tiny
Yes.
chihuahua ugly thing, and he's very cute. And I love him lots. And Rusty goes to lots of concerts, and he's a welder, and he hates his job. and
Right.
and
But he hates welding.
and he hates drinking. So on his birthday, me and Jenna went out to eat with him, and we drank for him.
Yes.
As you should.
Yeah, and they've been dating for like years now, and they're really cool. And he has a
It'll be
house.
4 about a month from now.
Huh?
It'll be 4 years about a
Yeah.
month from now.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And he's a really responsible adult person because he has like a house and a car.
He has 2 cars.
He has
Yeah.
2 cars, and he has
Damn.
a house that he owns. So that's like super responsible of him.
I want to have.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Yeah, and he worries about literally everything all the time. He is such a worry person. He's constantly like, "Oh my god, am I gonna have money to pay for this time? I really want to do this, but I don't want to do this because I don't have money to pay for this." Even though he does, because he's a freaking welder and he makes good money. He's good at saving it. But anyway, he worries about
Okay.
everything all the time. So him and Jenna get along in that regard because they worry about each other's problems all the time. And he's a freaking psycho about frisbee golf. That's right, I said it. It's disc golf, but God, you should see how they get their panties in a twist when you call it frisbee.
Panties.
He is a sucker for some disc golf.
How many discs do you think he has?
Well over 300 at least.
Yes, you're correct. It's
Yeah.
got to be over
Yeah,
300.
it
I think
has
the
to
last
be.
we counted, it was over 300.
It has to be. This man has put
Damn.
hundreds of dollars into discs, and they're all cool though. They are cool discs.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into that sort of thing,
And I do
yeah.
not know how to throw them. I throw them right into a tree. He climbed in a gutter once for one. I
Yeah.
watched him under a muddy bridge, climbed all the way under it to grab this disc. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the disc golf community is crazy. If they find your disc, it doesn't matter how many years later. You put your number on it, they will call you and get it back to you.
Most of the time.
Most of the time,
Most of the time.
They will get that disc back to you, bro. Yeah, it's pretty interesting community. Anyway, yeah, that's Rusty.
Right
Everyone-
there. Yep.
Do you have anything to say about Rusty? I know you don't know him too well.
He's kind of an airhead, and I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I relate, and he seems to kind of. I'm sure if I were to ever punch him in the face, he'd just be like, "That's okay."
Yeah, exactly. And by
That's-
the way,
yeah.
the reason that we're introducing him is because we're likely going to be talking about a lot of things that's going to involve him. A lot of funny stories.
Yeah.
So
He's kind of like intertwined with my life at this
exactly.
point.
Might as well get to know him.
Maybe not high school. Well, I mean, he was there
That's a part of
for
your high
most of my. He was like, yeah, he was a friend throughout most of my high school, but like, I don't know. you have a lot more stories with me in college than you do high school, so he would most likely be involved.
Oh yeah, he's been involved in a lot of stuff that we've done.
Yeah.
Krista will be known eventually.
Heck yeah. I love Krista. Krista's great.
I'll introduce
He is
him just because
adorable.
he's not here. Yeah, he's my boyfriend for 4 years. Soon. We are not engaged, even though it makes no sense why we're not.
Damn.
Straight
yeah,
for the heart. Oh yeah, straight for it.
Savage.
I don't know. We both come from pretty traditional families where you have to get married before you move in with each other. Blah blah blah. That might or might not happen. I don't know. I don't even know if we're gonna have like an actual wedding if we do get engaged. It's just a lot's up in the air right now.
Even if you don't, you should like still let me come and pretend like it is.
Okay.
Yep.
We're not gonna do. We're not gonna do what his sister did, but yeah.
Oh my god! I want to talk about that so bad.
I can't.
What?
If this wedding is still going in 10 years, I'm talking about it. Mark my words.
Okay, well,
About
okay,
what?
that sounds good.
All right.
We'll give it
About
5
the
years,
wedding.
and then we'll talk
All
about
right.
it.
All right. That works. That works.
Got a time limit of 5 years, and then we can make fun of it or talk about it as much as we want to.
Okay, that works for me.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, his family, he was homeschooled all the way throughout his entire life, and then went to a technical college for 2 years and got a welding degree. From what I've heard from his college stories, which we might have to come in here and invite him to talk about some of them.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
He ruined a lot of property at his college. He's had a few interesting jobs with a lot of interesting people. He is a welder. He currently is making a decent amount of money, but has not always. So he knows how to save it, and he's really good at that. He's always stressing about everything.
Yep.
He's always down on himself when he shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask him about disc golf, he's gonna say that he sucks.
Even though he doesn't.
He's not a pro, but he's not bad.
Definitely throw a frisbee better than I can.
Correct. And he will probably yell at you for calling it a frisbee, and so will everybody else who listens to this.
Oh yeah. I hope Austin listens to it.
Yeah, Austin
We'll
is
also get triggered.
is our other friend. He's very good at disc golf, and him and my boyfriend go out a lot.
On dates.
No, on disc golf
Dates.
things.
On disc golf.
Dates.
I met Rusty through church in Richburg. Richburg First Baptist. He is quite a bit older than I am, which is weird. I know.
She wanted a DILF.
Yeah, well,
Got one.
yeah. Not the dad part, but like the older person part, yeah.
I got a cripple.
I don't know. He has his friend group at church, which includes Austin. We'll say his name a lot because he'll probably be in some of these stories as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. We're not asking his permission.
No,
Nope.
he's just included. He'll probably end up listening to these two, which is even funnier. He'll just be like, "Oh, they said my name."
Oh,
Yeah.
I can hear it now.
I kiss you.
I can hear it now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been friends with Rusty since I joined the youth group at Richburg First Baptist, and whenever he moved down here from New York. I don't know. We decided to move forward with our friendship and turn it into a relationship towards the end of my high school career.
Career.
Rare.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know. I don't know. He's always been a good friend of mine, and I don't know.
A good boyfriend.
Exist now.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we have. I don't know. I feel like we're almost the same person at this point. Whenever I think of him, I also think of myself, and it's kind of sad, but it's accurate.
It's called soulmate.
That's Rust Bucket.
Yeah.
Rust
And a little
Bucket.
bit more about me. There you go.
Yeah, I call him Rust
Yeah.
Bucket, and she's just Jenna is the name.
Jenna is the name.
Yeah,
Specifically
Jenna. My name is Jenna.
Jenna Marbles.
My name's Jim.
Nope, I am not. I am not as amazing as that god. She is a god.
goddess, bro.
Fair, fair, fair.
Oh my god, Julian posted a picture of her up the other day.
All I
on
had to do was say her
Instagram.
last name.
That's funny.
She looks so good. I mean, it was only a picture of her and him holding hands from behind, but like she looks good. I
Good.
guess. I don't know. I can't tell because it's like the back of her and you really can't tell anything. But like that's the first picture they've posted up since she left YouTube.
By the way, she's obsessed with Jenna Marbles.
I love her. I discovered her sophomore year. I think it was sophomore summer year of college. And oh my god, there's one video that she made of where she puts prosthetics on her face and becomes the Red Witch. And I watched that while I was supposed to be at like math class. So I was sitting in this class and I just start crying. Like I'm supposed to be in a lab. Video. I started crying and the guy who's sitting beside me looked at me and was like, "Are you okay?" And I started laughing so hard that I had to physically remove myself from the classroom. Like I had to pause the video because I was crying. I couldn't see anything. The guy beside me was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I looked at him and I just start laughing and then I walk out.
I'm sure this is a core memory for that man.
Yeah, probably.
Oh god, yeah. I don't know where he's at, but I'm sorry. I just had to go back in there to get all my stuff.
He's like, "Oh, I hope she's," and you just start laughing at him. He's just like, "Well, shit, damn, ow."
I mean, I was like chuckling and crying, but from a distance, it might have looked like I was just like absolutely bawling my eyes out. It was a horrible day. Kind of like, oh my god, she's crying really hard. Nope, I'm laughing.
Nope, I'm laughing.
Oh god.
Yeah. She decided to quit YouTube. She decided to quit YouTube on my mom's birthday. I will always remember that day.
Yeah, Jenna was heartbroken, dude.
That day.
It's my mom's 50th birthday. We were on the way to her birthday dinner, and then I saw a video, and it was bad.
She will forever, there will ever be a nightmare in her eyes, bro.
I do not ever compare myself to her because I just cannot. I am not that good of a person, and I will never be that good of a person. She's an absolute angel, and I just cannot.
I hope Jenna Marbles hears this one day.
I hope she doesn't. I don't know.
It would be great. You could send fan mail.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't want her to come back to YouTube, though. Saying all of that.
Yeah, she seems a lot happier.
I do. I want her to be happy, and if being off of the face of the earth is happy for her, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
It is all that matters.
All right, well, we got in a bit of a tangent, but I think we got our point across.
Sorry.
It feels us some
You
time.
said
That's
the
it.
name.
Yeah, I know.
The name.
Eulogy.
The name.
Not eulogy.
I can do the
she's
same
not
about
dead.
PewDiePie.
God. Same. Cool. I think that sums up the possibly first, maybe not,
First
episode of Twisted Souls.
Yeah, thanks for listening. If you listened, and if you didn't, then
Well, fuck
I
you.
guess you
You
can't
won't
hear
hear
this.
this, so you can't get offended by me saying fuck you because you won't hear it.
Exactly.
It's
Can't
fine.
get offended.
Rusty, specifically, middle finger up for you, man.
We love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
finger
we
up
love
for
you
my
though. It's
friends
okay. We'll
as
just
well.
use you as our person we're talking to all this time because she's the only one that's gonna listen to it. But okay, cool.
He just is the audience.
Yes, he is the entire audience.
We'll just assume that he's always the audience, and we'll just assume that he lost all of his memory.
Yeah,
I agree.
and we have to explain everything that he already knows every time.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
We have to
good
teach
thing.
the baby.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time to me.
That is a good day to me.
All right, well, then I guess you can end the recording. That's